Welcome, sports fans. We'll grant something to teams have in common is their phenomenal rebounding ability. Who do you see winning the battle on the boards?
You know, it could go either way. I mean, frankly, sometimes there's an element of luck on the glass. So we'll just have to see whose way the ball is going tonight.
Now Atlanta's starting five. The talented duo of Young and Murray of the backcourt. Clint Capella out there with Johnson. And it's Bay in at small forward. And it's Murray off the drive. The kick out to Young. Back to Murray. Murray, a screen on Caruso. Here's Young. Here he goes. Drops in the layup for two.
Showing no mercy. Young gets free with the cutting dribble move.
Pass to Caruso. Misses the three. Here's Atlanta with the ball. They kick it out to Murray. And just about a minute into this first quarter. Here's Bay. Bay with a screen on Caruso. Young from long range. Drummond grabs the miss.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And for the past few seasons, the Hawks have been driven by their offense, Brent.
And they really have done a nice job of finding some wing scoring to complement what it is they've gotten from the guard position. And they've put an emphasis on the three-point line. They made a coaching change, and that philosophy is also helping lead them to be a more potent offense night after night.
Now here's White. Drummond with the ball, and it's Young picking him up. Here's Levine for three. That one falls, coming off a Drummond feed.
This is when the game slows down for a big man like Andre Drummond. He can make those kind of plays.
Here's Young. There's the drive. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now here's White. And here's Levine. Pass to Caruso. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Johnson. Caruso misses. The Hawks have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Murray for three, and the three-pointer goes.
That's an area DeJounte Murray continues to work on. When he's hitting threes, man, he's dangerous.
White for three, and again, it's Chicago with a three.
It's clear there's a lot of pride on the line in this one.
Not always the best scenario, but in this game, pride takes over. You score on me, I'm going to come back and score on you.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
White, good.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now, I don't see any let-up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Now here's Young. He has 7, and he drives in. Count it, good. Young's got 9.
Young working hard on the defensive end that time.
White against Young. Young with a steal. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. He gets it in there.
Trae Young has such good handle and creates so much space for himself, and he can get to the rim. That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Hawks.
Well, guys, early on, they're driving the lane constantly, using their quickness to gain an advantage. Look at their points off penetration.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
You got to keep that head up, and Levine knows that. Able to hit his man in stride there.
And down it goes. 2 points. He's got 13.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
White finds Drummond. 43 seconds left to play in the first quarter. No good off the glass. And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for Atlanta. Young from long range. And Craig pulls it down. Chicago has gone 4 of 6 from deep to start this game. White. And he drops it in from the low post. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
Here's Young. Pass to Capella. Outside Johnson. Johnson a screen on Levine. Knocks down the triple. Murray's got 6 points.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
They get it back. And the jam by Drummond.
If you didn't run one play for Drummond all night, he still might get into double digits. He's that much of a force on the offensive glass. That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
Stolen by Capella. The shot won't fall. It's all tied in Chicago. Stay with us now as we get set. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen here from the Bulls tonight?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Pretty prime example here of how to space the floor and do it correctly. When you do it, that's the kind of thing that happens.
DeRozan and Miller in at the forward slots. Ayo Dosunmu out there with ball. And it's Vucevic in at the center position. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. Now here's DeRozan. And there's another one for the Bulls.
Oh, the lost art of the mid-range jumper. DeRozan dialing it in.
Bogdanovich from long range. Here's Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
And that really has to lift his teammates' spirits right now.
I'll tell you, Grant, these second chance buckets could be what this game comes down to.
Well, especially in a close game, every possession matters.
I'm not sure there's a better stretch 5 than Vooch. A legit three-point shooter.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Outside Bogdanovich. 4-3. Hits the trifecta. Bogdanovich has got 6.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. The Bulls have gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, Zach LaVine talked about his path to stardom. He said, quote, "I've always viewed myself as a top-tier player, and I put in the work. If you expect yourself to be here, it's something that you have to go out and show each and every day. I feel like I've done that." Brian, that confidence was there from day one.
He's big time, Allie. Thanks for that. Yep, that one's good. Bogdanovich has got 8 here in this quarter. Brent, you were a 2-time NBA champion, so you must have the secret recipe. What wins in the playoffs?
Well, Tim Duncan, DA. I mean, obviously, you need a team. You can't be a one-man show, and you need that collective to come together and be playing their best basketball at the biggest time of the year. We've seen these heliocentric offenses, one's built around one superstar, and that becomes too predictable of an offense, or one where a guy can't struggle. If they struggle, the team goes home. So championships are won by teams, BA.
Now here's Vucevic. Picked by Vucevic. Fires for three. Rebounded by the Hawks. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Bogdanovic from long range. And it's cleared by Vucevic.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Williams passes to DeRozan. Back to Williams. DeRozan right side. Vucevic finds DeRozan. Vucevic, a screen on Griffin. The three from DeRozan. Unable to get that one. The Hawks have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Here's Hunter. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Well, Brent, every time we get to see DeAndre Hunter, I'm always impressed by his athleticism.
Isn't it curious, BA, how quietly DeAndre goes about his business out there? Just a slasher, doesn't demand anything offensively, and then coaches rely on that otherworldly defense. A great asset to have.
Now here's Ball. He's got 5. On the wing, DeRozan. Big jam by DeMar.
Yeah, now in his 30s, DeRozan still possesses that trademark athleticism. He loves throwing it down. And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
First team foul.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. DeRozan against Griffin. Back to DeRozan. The rebound by the Hawks. Right wing. Outside Bogdanovic. There's a screen. Nails it from beyond the arc. Bogdanovic has got 11 here in the quarter alone.
Pretty smooth screen and roll there. Got to be up on Bogdanovic.
Here's Ball. Picked by Vucevic. DeRozan outside. Just 5 to shoot. Fires high post. DeRozan can't get that one to fall.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
Chicago has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Okongwu against Vucevic. And out of bounds. Atlanta will have it.
Atlanta ball.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
Substitution on the court.
The smart play. Wait and take the final shot.
Yeah, every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
Outside for Bay. From deep. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. Now Young with a steal. Oh, rejected by Drummond.
Really tough to get a shot over the frame and jumping ability of Andre Drummond. He got up there and got that one.
So the clock runs out with the score tied going into the half. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
Yeah, you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder. The talented duo of Young and Murray of the backcourt. Johnson is out there with Saddiq Bey. And it's Capella in at center, locking down the middle.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
Craig passes to White. Fades and shoots. Good on the bucket. White's got 10.
He didn't need to fade back. No one in his face, but he buried it anyway.
There's Young with the three. Young missing again.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Knocks it down from distance. White's got 5 points now in the quarter.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
Here's Levine. And the dunk by Levine.
Just a really gifted athlete. Levine's speed makes him an effective penetrator.
Oh, got a piece of it. And stolen by Bay. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. It's on Zach Levine. First free throw is good.
One of the truly elite offensive players in the NBA. Trae Young can carry a team and more with that shooting and playmaking. Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And he knocks down the first one.
The line for Chicago, Kobe White.
White hits them both. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Hawks made the Eastern Conference Finals in 2021, but now they're looking to return to contention. Trae Young said, quote, "We'll be all right. It's really just about us, taking care of what we can control and making sure we're ready every night. If we get into a rhythm, it'll take care of itself." Brian?
Yeah, great point. All right, Allie, thank you. It's great to see a fantastic block on replay once again.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
Trae Young showing off his finishing ability on the inside.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Caruso, the open look, and counted from 19 feet away.
Well, that's a needle in a haystack shot right there. You're not going to hit that one all that often.
Pass to Capella. Outside Murray. And here's Young. He's guarded by Caruso. On the wing, Murray. Capella, screen on Levine. Clock at 4. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. White, good. And it's a 6-point Bulls lead.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Here's Young. Drives to the hoop. Oh, Drummond with a block. And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball. So Chicago ends up going with a new group. And so it's Atlanta with it. Picked up by Okongwu. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. And here's Chicago. They're on a 13-5 run. Vucevic goes in. And Vucevic slams it in.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third period run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here. Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
That one falls. DeRozan's got 6.
You see right there, that is why everybody is still very high on Lonzo Ball. Has a sixth sense for when to dish it.
Pass to Okongwu. Here's Matthews. Nails it from 3. Matthews got himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Chicago. Leading by 5. DeRozan outside. Vucevic, a screen on Griffin. And it's DeRozan missing. The Hawks have gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. Yeah, not everyone is a superstar when they entered the league. Okongwu has really had to fight for it, Greg.
Well, he's been waiting, I think, B.A., patiently and doing the work behind the scenes to take advantage of any opportunity that he's given, especially those minutes that he's had to play behind Capella. He's embraced that role, and he's ready for the next step.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
Pass to Vucevic. 41 seconds left in the third. Ball. Okongwu with the rebound. Okongwu's got rebound number 7 tonight. Bogdanovic from long range. He drops it from range. He's got 14.
Bogdanovic has such a nice repeatable motion on his perimeter game. Beautiful 3-ball there.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? Here's Matthews. Bogdanovic on the wing. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the 3-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3.
The pump fake getting it done. Bogdanovic with a crafty play there.
And he's good on the first of 3. Ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead. The last one's off. They'll settle for 2.
He was able to tie it up. He has to be disappointed that he could not give his team the lead.
Vucevic's shot is off for the lead. And Hunter, here we go. And he sinks the layup.
Every basket from this kind of range is going to help Hunter's perimeter game. Doesn't worry about the defense.
And at the close of the 3rd quarter, still a close game. Both teams putting up points in a hurry. Hawks ahead. They lead. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Williams and Vucevic patrol the inside. Ball is out there with Dosunmu, and it's DeRozan in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Bogdanovic, that's good.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Johnson comes in for Hunter. DeJounte Murray's checked in for Griffin. And it's Young in for Matthews. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Billy Donovan was saying to the team. He thinks they're still very much in this game, saying it's right there, but it's on us to take care of it. We have to make it happen. Hoping to inspire his team here.
Allie, thank you. And the foul on Alex Caruso. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Stolen by Caruso. By himself. And he caps off the break with a monster slam.
Cutting into this lead. They're well within striking distance.
Just much sharper out there. You can see guys getting in tune. It's not about playing harder. Sometimes it's just about playing smarter.
Levine against Bogdanovic. Craig with a screen. And there's another one for the Bulls.
And just phenomenal at reading defenses. Levine understands when to shoot and when to pass in pick and rolls.
There's Bogdanovic with the 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the 3-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
Here's Bogdanovic. And he makes it on the layup. Bogdanovic has got 24 points.
Well, Bogdanovic, we saw a little bit of this during the All-Star weekend. He can play with a little bit of flair. You know he's confident when he starts to show those signs.
White for 3. Rebounded by the Hawks.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-up, so maybe just a step too far.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from 3-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the 3-point line.
Outside for Levine. Gets to the corner and hits it. Levine's got 9 points now in the second half.
He had to get it away, and he did. Levine with the quick release.
Young against Caruso. Pass to Capella. Now Young. Back to Bogdanovic. And then Bogdanovic with the dunk.
And you might very well see some more parts of Bogdanovic's game with a night like this.
White for 3. That's off target. Now 6 for 10.
Yeah, not a fan of that one, guys. If he wants to help his team cut into this deficit, he should not be attempting those kind of shots.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth.
2 minutes.
Levine challenging the kick out to White. Wide open look. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Levine. 20 points for him.
This is a talent Levine is constantly developing. His assist numbers just keep improving.
Bogdanovich, that's good. The Bulls have gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth. White, the pass to Levine. And here's Caruso outside. The offensive rebound. Pass to Craig. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. A minute 31 left in the fourth quarter here. Fires away from way outside. Rebound by the Bulls. Drummond's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Levine, plenty of space. And there's another one for the Bulls.
Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
Bogdanovich against White. Oh my, came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws. It's going to be on Alex Caruso.
And Bogdanovich has suffered some injuries along the way, and it's been a bit of a stop and start deal for him. But when he's feeling good and when he's in a great rhythm, man, he's an offensive force.
Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Hawks.
I was really impressed with their attitude today, Grant. Competitive game, they battled through every step of the way.
And B.A., can you say big-time effort and energy? I mean, just a tremendous performance. They were well-deserving of this win.
And what a huge performance it was for Bogdan Bogdanovich.
It looked like a couple times they might be wearing him down, but not the case. At the offensive end, he was just devastating.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
Atlanta gets it back. Pass to Murray. Outside Young. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. Good work defensively by Drummond. And it's the Bulls with the ball. It's a 16-point game. Shoots from the block. He can't get that one to fall. Excellent D there from Capella. Outside Young. There's the 3. Back to Bogdanovich. Launches it. Misses. And so it's Atlanta easily grabbing this one. To walk into enemy. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
Move safely to the exit, and please
2K Sports, and thanks for joining us on this fine Thursday afternoon. Conference rivals, Greg, butting heads in this one. How does that raise the stakes here?
Well, both teams want this one bad, and a chance to prove they're the dominant squad. I think it's going to get pretty heated at some point here tonight.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Up front, it's Randall at the 4 and Hartenstein at the 5. Jalen Brunson out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Hart in at the 3 slot. Clock at 6. Levine inside the 3-point line. Randall grabs the board. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for the New York Knicks. Offensive rebound. Hartenstein passes to Randall. It's Hart on the wing. And Levine comes to help. On deep, Brunson. It's deflected. Craig against Randall. Craig kicks to Caruso. Drummond passes to Levine. Can't get it to go. He's taken 2 and missed 2. New York's gone 0 of 2 from deep here.
And the definition of a 3-level scorer, RJ, Zach LaVine can fill it up with the best of them.
Yeah, Greg, and with his blend of deep range and elevation, I don't know. He might be a 4 or 5 level scorer. One thing's for certain, this man's fun to watch.
And Brunson more than comfortable shooting the 3, and boy, is he efficient when he lets it fly.
A wide open look here for Craig. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. Hart kicks to Brunson. Back to Hart. Out to Brunson. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
And that's terrific balance from Brunson. He does not skip leg day.
White the pass to Drummond. Drummond sets the screen for White. The pass to Craig. Uncovered. Kick out to Levine. And the jam by Levine.
One of the best dunkers of this era. Levine loves to put on a show.
Passes to Brunson. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. And again, New York with the triple.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Yeah, under control. White has those short, quick strides.
Brunson kicks to Randall. And then Randall scoops it in.
You gotta have guts and hops to pull off a dunk like that. Randall got a lot of both.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Kick out to Levine. Pass to Craig. Brunson against White. And it's Drummond with the jam.
And just a dynamic big man with incredible physical tools. Drummond frequently makes plays above the rim.
A 3 for DiVincenzo. And another 3 for New York.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Pass to Craig. Caruso against DiVincenzo. That one good for 2.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
When you look at this Knicks roster, Greg, this is a team that feels it can make a deep playoff push.
And they have their stars. They have tons of young talent. Developing that talent and adding a piece or 2 should get them where they want to go.
Here's DiVincenzo. It's Drummond with the rebound. Bulls trail by 3. Craig passes to Drummond. Now here's Caruso. Can't tie it up as that one misses. 30 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Buries it from 3-point range. DiVincenzo's got 9.
And really, he came into the game with that long-range shot looking great. Boy, he could wind up with a crazy number of threes today.
Caruso kicks to White. Shoots over DiVincenzo. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
An assertive offensive player. White knows he has the green light to rise and fire.
Now DiVincenzo. Shoots over White. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. Dante DiVincenzo. He's been the guy making the... And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for New York.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right now. All those extra passes are leading to easy buckets.
Vucevic is the pivot. Williams is in the other post spot. Dosunmu is out there with ball, and it's DeRozan in at the small forward. That's the group for the Chicago Bulls to start the second quarter. Richard, looking at Dosunmu, he's had some recent recognition for his ability.
Getting to appear in the Rising Stars Challenge. Look, a credit to the promise he shows as a young player. That selection can be very encouraging for a young guy.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, Kevin. DeMar DeRozan credits his upbringing in Compton, California for helping him make the person that he is today. He said, "It gave me my toughness, my aggression. It matured me very fast into a man. That's something that to this day sticks with me. No matter what I get or how much I have now, I still remember what it feels like to have nothing." Kevin?
That's a good thought to keep in your head. David, thanks.
He's a smart and intelligent offensive player. DeMar DeRozan for the short 3 out of the quarter.
It's Williams, high post.
New York foul.
The Bulls shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Personal foul.
And the first one drops. You know, Richard, this is not just your job. You're a huge fan of basketball. So, that being said, who is your favorite player to watch?
Back in the day, it was David Robinson. He was my very, very first favorite player, and I actually got to play against him in his last game that he ever played in the NBA Finals when they beat us. But right now, it's probably Steph Curry, Jokic, LeBron. I love guys that just play the game in such a beautiful, unique way. As a fan, that's my favorite.
Robinson against Vucevic. To the paint. The kick out to Williams. And it's all evened up. Williams has got 5.
Selfless player. Vucevic finding his man all alone.
Here's McBride. He's covered by Ball. The pass to Burks. Outside Robinson. Passes it to Achua. The shot from the low post is good.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Driving inside. The kick out to Williams. Outside DeRozan. This one for 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. It's stolen by DeRozan. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Sweet move. To the wing on the left. Here's Dosunmu. And he's good on the 3 ball. Dosunmu's got the lead up to 1 now for the Bulls. And so it's New York with it. Here's McBride. Nothing on the board.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Ball, the pass to Vucevic. Back to Ball. Pass to Dosunmu. 6 on the shot clock. And finished off by DeRozan.
DeRozan making his presence felt at the rim.
McBride passes to Burks. Out to the right wing. 1:10 left in the second quarter. A 3-ball. They get it back. Achua kicks to Anunoby. And there's the drive. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Vucevic. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That's good from Anunoby.
At the line for the Knicks.
Both free throws good from Anunoby. And so here is Chicago. They trail by 1. Pass to Vucevic. DeRozan surveying the D. Back to Vucevic. Outside DeRozan. 4 on the clock. DeRozan can't get that one to fall. New York's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Kicks it to Robinson. New York moving it around. Works for 3. And the Knicks miss again. Here's Vucevic. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Knicks have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Anunoby, good.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Outside DeRozan. The pass to Williams. Back to DeRozan from deep. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we... All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Nice game. Great performance by Donte DiVincenzo.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
And New York, looking at who they've got. Up front, it's Randall at the 4 and Hartenstein at the 5. Jalen Brunson out there with Donte DiVincenzo. And it's Hart in at the small forward. And it's White missing.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Richard, doesn't Donte DiVincenzo have infectious energy?
The minute he hits the floor, he is playing his entire heart out. It's a jolt of energy for the team, and the fans feel it also.
The Knicks leading by 6. Here's Randall, and Randall throws it down.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
And that one's good, Caruso.
And a solid playmaker. White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up.
Brunson finds DiVincenzo. Brunson sets a screen for DiVincenzo. Hart the pass to Hartenstein. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Hartenstein's got his first bucket in this one.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
White. Back to Caruso. Sinks the triple. Caruso's got 6 points in the quarter.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Handle a screen on Drummond. Hartenstein passes to DiVincenzo. All alone. On the wing, DiVincenzo. From past the arc. Craig pulls it in.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. New York City remains a basketball mecca. NYC legend and former Knick Mark Jackson always talks up the basketball environment. He says, coming up in New York, it's all about the grit, the grind, the edge, the competitiveness, the swag, the confidence, the struggle, and the embracing of the bright lights. Kevin?
Well, it's all there, and it is the biggest stage for sure. David, thanks. Out to White. Caruso, the pass to White. Right side, Levine. Passes it to Caruso. And they'll get another chance. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Hart, wide open. He fires. Here's Randall. Chicago grabs the miss. Drummond's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Craig kicks to Caruso. Levine wide open. Oh, trying for it. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. The Knicks leading by 4. Johnson with it. He's got 5. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Ball, the pass to Dosunmu. Ball, a screen on Burks. Hits it from 3-point range. Dosunmu's got 6 points.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Here's McBride. He's covered by Ball. McBride passes to Robinson. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. 1:05 left in the third. It's DeRozan top of the key. Picked by Vucevic. And the basket by DeRozan.
Quality play recognition by DeRozan. Scans the defense, hits off the pick.
Here's McBride. Nailed from 3-point land. 5 points in the game. Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end.
Here's McBride. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Anunoby. Here's Ball. No scoring in this one. Pass to Dosunmu. 27 seconds left in the third. Ball, a screen on Burks. Here's Dosunmu. Good on the triple. And it's a 3-point Bulls lead. The Knicks have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. McBride passes to Robinson. For 3. And again, New York with the triple.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
It's all tied in Chicago. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of board vision and dime dropping the board.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. We'll see DeRozan and Williams playing it forward. Dosunmu is out there with Ball, and it's Vucevic in at the 5 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Brunson kicks to Randall. There's the drive, and Randall throws it down.
And on the drive, Randall gets a ton of momentum, and that turns into airtime for the slam.
Out to DeRozan, over to the wing. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Second personal foul.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the 3-point attempt.
And the Bulls will go for a different look here. Drummond's checked in for Vucevic. Torrey Craig comes in for Williams. Levine's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's White in for Lonzo Ball.
Well, I mean, a semi-productive trip to the free throw line, but we'll see whether or not it costs him.
Here's DiVincenzo. Randall passes to Hartenstein. Levine for three, drains the three-pointer. Levine's got the lead up to 5 now for the Bulls. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Bulls.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And not just that, they're also forcing turnovers at a high rate and taking advantage in transition.
Bangs home the trifecta.
You can't afford to let Hart get going from deep. He's ready to shoot it when given the opportunity.
Back to White. Plenty of space. Another one falls for Chicago.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Knicks trail by 4. Hart kicks to Randall. Back to Hart. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Pass to Brunson. 5 to shoot. Brunson sets a screen for DiVincenzo. Chicago grabs the miss. Drummond's got his 5th rebound in this one. Levine for 3. Another 3 for Chicago.
Levine with that high-arching shot from the corner.
On deep, Brunson. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. Into the line for 3 free throws. It's going to go on Dosunmu. Alex Caruso checked in for Dosunmu.
In one area where Brunson's improved is in the clutch. He's a monster in crunch time. Nice to have a player you can depend on in those key situations. And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
White goes in. It's good. And the Bulls lead by 6.
Yeah, attacking the interior is something White does well. He's crafty, and he makes good adjustments against the defense.
Hartenstein.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Down low. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Andre Drummond picks one up.
And we've talked about Randall becoming a leader. Now taking charge and wanting to deliver at the line.
Julius Randle.
Both free throws good from Randall.
And really just a great rhythm at the line, whether it's a big lead in the first quarter or with the game hanging in the balance. An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Brunson, good.
Nerves never show through. Brunson as calm and cool as they come down the stretch.
White setting the pick for Caruso. Stolen by DiVincenzo. Here's Hartenstein. Defended by Drummond. There's the pass to Hartenstein. To tie it up. Here's Hart. New York moving the ball around. DiVincenzo with it. Now defended by Levine. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys. And it was the same exact story last time out.
The pass to Caruso. Another one falls for Chicago. And this crowd ecstatic. They are pumped up.
And what a huge shot. You talk about an excited arena.
Randall finds DiVincenzo. Back to Randall. Now DiVincenzo. To take the lead. Buries it from outside.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Levine is screen on Brunson. White dishes to Levine. White inside. Brunson covering. Over in the corner, Caruso. Here's Levine. Brunson with some nice D.
That's just a bucket that you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss those.
Looking probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possession.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. DiVincenzo with it. Now defended by Levine.
Had a foul to give there, but you'd rather not have it cost your team points.
It's the first that put them up by 2.
At the line for the Knicks.
And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. Caruso against DiVincenzo. A shot. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
There is no chance that this game is tied up without his offensive firepower.
And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. From the United Center in Chicago. Back in a moment. These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. And here's White. Up front, it's Randall at the 4 and Hartenstein at the 5. Jalen Brunson out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Hart in at the 3, the small forward. Good on the three-point shot.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
And Randall's never been one to back down from physical play inside, and he's not going to start now.
Julius Randle taking 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Randall. And here's White. He'll bring it up for Chicago. It's a 1-point game. Driving to the basket. And the jam by White.
And hey, when you're a big shot maker in college, that often carries over to this level. Certainly has for White.
Brunson the pass to Hartenstein. Brunson sets a screen for DiVincenzo. That falls. Nice beat that time from Brunson. DiVincenzo's got 19 points.
Oh, what a find. The ball just comes out of Brunson's hands on time.
Kick out to Levine. And the Bulls, another 3.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives with a big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
Brunson the pass to Hartenstein. And here is Hart. To the inside. Here's DiVincenzo. 8 for 15 with that made basket. But he's not satisfied yet.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Out to White. 6 to shoot. Passes to Caruso. Shoots the 3. Another 3 for Chicago.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Over in the corner, White. Pass to Caruso. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by New York. It's Hart on the wing. Hartenstein passes to Hart. Some nice passing by New York here. DiVincenzo kicks to Randall. Randall a screen on Caruso. From deep, Brunson. No good that time.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistent.
White, good.
And you have got to honor White on the perimeter. Once he gets comfortable from there, it's going to be bad news for the defense.
Brunson with another miss.
And guys, overtime not nearly as competitive as regulation. They've used up all their energy just getting it to overtime.
So it's Chicago winning this one. And they had some... All right, DA, thanks again. Well, folks, that's good.
Doris, this has a chance to be an old-school physical matchup. Two teams that place a heavy emphasis on rebounding.
And their rationale is simple, B.A. It's about winning the possession battles. If you board it well on both ends of the floor, number one, you're limiting your opponent to one shot, generally speaking, and you're creating multiple opportunities on every offensive possession. There is a reason you emphasize rebounding the basketball.
And here's the starting group for the New York Knicks. Randall and Hartenstein together down low. Jalen Brunson is out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Hart in at the three. Clock at 6. The Hawks need to get one up here. Murray for three. He buries it from 3.
In terms of volume and accuracy, Murray has shown a lot of growth with his three-point shot since entering the league.
DiVincenzo, pass to Randall. Randall, a screen on Murray. Back to Randall. To the wing, right side. For three, DiVincenzo. Outside for Randall. Jacks up a three. Rebound Atlanta. Outside Young. Down low. And it's Capella with the jam.
A threat to hammer home the alley-oop. Capella, his timing on these plays is tremendous.
The last few seasons, the Knicks have had a defensive-minded approach.
And that's been the key for them getting back into the postseason, B.A. I mean, they play great team defense and pride themselves on getting stops.
Young, and stolen by Brunson. Fires from deep. And DiVincenzo with a basket on the assist from Brunson.
The beauty of Jalen Brunson, you can play him at the 1 or the 2, but we know he's always going to put the pass on time and on target.
From deep, Johnson. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. For New York, they've gone 1 of 5 to start things off. For 3. And again, New York with the triple.
You can see the work Jalen Brunson has put into his game. Boy, the three-point stroke has really come a long way.
Bay outside, pass to Johnson, takes the 3, and that won't fall for him. He's 0 for 2. For New York, they've gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. The drive by Randall, and it's Randall with the jam.
We know that Julius Randle loves to put it on the deck. Off the dribble drive, boy, he can be tough to deal with.
Young against Brunson. They kick it out to Murray. Pass to Capella. And here's Young. Picked by Murray. Can they get it? And that one's long.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Hartenstein passes to Brunson. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Brunson's got 5.
What a beautiful move from Jalen. Brunson frees himself for an opportunity to put the ball in the basket.
Here's Young. Outside for Bay. Johnson passes to Bay. Picked by Murray. On the wing, Murray. Bay outside. There's Young with the 3. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
It's great to see Young working off the ball. He's got the skill set to flourish in that kind of action.
And the basket is good.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now here's Murray. Three-pointer. Randall pulls down the board.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And it's Randall with the jam.
Well, if the basket is within reach, Julius Randle understands how to finish.
Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Here's Hartenstein. No points yet. For 3, DiVincenzo. And again, New York with the triple.
Yeah, Julius Randle has a good feel on the offensive end. On time and on target with the pass.
Here's Young. And there's the drive. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
And that one's good for Brunson. 9 points in the game.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
Tipped. They get it back. Brunson against Young. They kick it out to Murray. There's the triple. Fires in the triple. Murray's got 6 points.
Well, Murray won't let a shot pass him by, so he just goes after the corner 3.
You know, so much of rebounding is about effort, and no lack of that right there. You have to box out and establish great position.
It's been all about Jalen Brunson for New York. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Knicks?
Well, coming into tonight, maybe you thought they were going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Nope, that's not the case.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
DeAndre Hunter is out there with A.J. Griffin. Then there's Bogdan Bogdanović. Then it's Wesley Matthews. And it's a Kongwu in at the center position. So that's the Hawks 5.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at them.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Burks. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And the NBA doing what they could to get rid of the take foul recently. Grant, it seems like a success.
Absolutely. It's been a huge success. Fast breaks feel fast again. And penalizing take fouls has made the game much, much better. That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Bogdanović against Burks. Pass to Griffin. Outside Bogdanović. This one for 3. Offensive board. Puts up a deep 3. That one won't fall. He's 1 for 3 on the day. New York has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Here's McBride. And here's Robinson. Now here's Achua. Now here's Anunoby. Defended by Bogdanović. Here's McBride. No points so far. Good work there as it goes.
Well, the touch and the focus. What a pretty move in the lane.
Here's Matthews. Hunter on the wing. Bogdanović with a screen on Achua. Back to Bogdanović. And Hunter, here we go. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Ooh, talk about a way to deflate the team.
Well, I think it kills your energy, and it certainly kills your momentum.
The Knicks with the lead. Burks passes to Achua. And that's a foul called on Onyeka Kongwu. That's his first foul.
Team seconds.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Pass to Achua. Back to Burks. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
And he drops the first.
Miles McBride.
Both good from the line that time. And so it's Bogdanović with it. He brings it up for the Hawks. Trailing by 10. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Griffin's shot is off. And the Knicks shooting has been spectacular. 67%. Just incredible. Count the basket.
Hey, he's just crushing them with plays like that. I mean, just continuing to pile it on.
You want to make sure your opponent knows they have absolutely 0 chance of a comeback, and nice finish by him.
For New York, they've gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Here's McBride. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Bogdanović from long range. It's hauled in by Robinson. The Knicks have gotten off to a perfect 4 for 4 start in the second. Achua. Outside Robinson. Griffin against Anunoby. Fires the 3. And again, New York with the triple.
The jump shot just keeps improving from OG Anunoby. Amazing. You put in the time, you get into a nice rhythm.
We've seen our fair share of NBA players from the UK. Is Anunoby the most successful, you think?
Well, B.A., how about this? I mean, he's the first player from the United Kingdom to win an NBA championship. Back in 2019, he was part of that Raptors championship. And think about this. He has now turned himself into that coveted, elite defensive player on the wing, so needed in today's NBA.
A chance here to catch up with Ali from the sideline.
When high-level prospects like Victor Wembanyama enter the draft, some teams' motivation to win can falter, and Commissioner Adam Silver said, quote, "It's a serious issue, and we've put teams on notice." Brian, it sparked hundreds of league meetings, and Silver added, "We're always looking to see whether there's yet a better system." Back to you.
Oh, indeed. Thanks, Allie. And Mitchell Robinson picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Okongwu, a screen on Burks. There's Bogdanovich with the three. It's hauled in by Robinson.
He's cold from distance here in the second quarter. May want to try a different approach moving forward.
Pass to McBride. And here's the Chua. Kicks it out to Anunoby. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Another shot. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to go on DeAndre Hunter.
Boy, the athleticism of OG Anunoby can be eye-popping sometimes, guys. And what's happening now is he's developing on the offensive end. This guy's upside is absolutely tremendous.
Here's Matthews. Outside Hunter to the wing on the left. A good look from Bogdanovich. Plenty of room to knock down that one. Bogdanovich has got 7 points.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than...
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break. Ready for the third quarter. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at Jalen Brunson. What a contribution.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
So on the floor for New York, Randall and Hartenstein together down low. Dante DiVincenzo out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Hart in at the small forward position. Here's Murray. Randall pulls down the board. New York has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. And DeJounte Murray is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. And here's Brunson. 9 points in the game. Outside, DiVincenzo. Brunson, a screen on Young.
New York foul. Dante DiVincenzo. His first.
The Hawks shooting at 45% of the game so far. Outside Murray from the arc. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Young's got his 4th assist in this one.
Yeah, what a look. I mean, Young, a high-level passer.
Brunson finds Hart. And there's the screen. Capella with a block. Young with it, and it's Brunson picking him up. Murray's shot is good.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Offensive rebound, and Clint Capella picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Hard against Bay. The kick out to Brunson. DiVincenzo on the wing. 5 on the clock. Lets it go from deep. And Brunson with the bucket on the assist by DiVincenzo. Brunson's got 12 points in the game. Young against Brunson. And they double up Murray. The kick out to Johnson. Pass to Bay. On the take, outside Murray. Puts up a 3, and he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
They keep calling his number. Murray is still hot.
The drive by Randall. Oh, an amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Give him 8.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Here's DiVincenzo, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Well, this is the all-around game of Julius Randle, right? We think he can score it, board it, but how about that pass?
Outside Murray. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
So New York ends up going with a whole new group. With his size and skill set, Julius Randle can be a walking mismatch.
You put a big man on him and he will blow right by him. Now, if you go small, he'll drag him to the block. So when Randle is focused and involved, he is a monster to deal with.
And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Anunoby passes to Achua. Burks with it. Shot clock at 6. Over Bogdanovich. Hunter with the rebound. Atlanta's gone 3 of 5 from downtown here in the second half. And there's the foul. It'll go on Precious Achua. That's his first foul. Here's Matthews. The kick to Hunter. Going inside. Matthews passes to Bogdanovich. Hunter, a screen on Anunoby. Back to Hunter. 6 on the shot clock. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right, you could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus. Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
Bogdanovich passes to Okongwu. The kick out to Griffin. Hunter, a screen on Burks. To the paint. Here's Bogdanovich. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be on OG Anunoby.
Yeah, one of the more consistent scorers in the NBA. Bogdanovich is an asset for this team.
New York has gone 7 of 13 from downtown so far in this game. Robinson passes to McBride. 44 seconds left in the third quarter. Burks got room. Okongwu with the rebound.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
Out to the right wing. Pass to Hunter. Back to Okongwu. Outside Hunter. 5 to shoot. Here's Matthews. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Yeah, just an incredible job by Matthews, seeking contact on his way, trying to get the call, and does.
And that's good as he hits both shots. For New York, they've gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Well, Burks has exceptional athleticism, and ooh, he flies to the cup.
Picked by Bogdanovich. And with that one, the deficit trimmed to single digits. Matthews got 7. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. And so it's the New York Knicks with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. The talented duo of Young and Murray of the backcourt. Johnson is out there with Clint Capella, and it's Bogdanovich in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
The deep ball from Young. He only needs a little wiggle room to feel comfortable firing away.
Outside Brunson. DiVincenzo with the screen on Murray. Brunson with it, and it's Young picking him up. And that one's good for Brunson.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Brunson against Young. 5 on the clock. And there's Murray. That one's good. And the assist by Young. Young's got 7 assists in the game. Fourth quarter still Young. Just over a minute played. Brunson passes to Hartenstein. Back to Brunson. Randall is screen on Murray. It's Brunson working inside.
Yeah, simply stated, Jalen Brunson filling it up right now. There are no signs that he's slowing down anytime soon.
Young from long range, and the Hawks with another 3.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
This is where Young most resembles Steph Curry. Both have range almost out to half court.
Back to Brunson. Ooh, stolen by Murray. Left side Young. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
Young against Brunson to take the lead from way downtown. Young! And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for the Hawks.
I mean, those swats, they can get into your head, make you think twice about shooting it. So it's about more than just those block numbers.
And another theme in this game, to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
And that one's good.
You see the trust Young's guys have in him. When they need a bucket, he gets it for them.
DiVincenzo with the screen on Murray. Here's Brunson. Atlanta with the rebound. Johnson's got 4 rebounds now. And a deep 3 from Young. And the Hawks with another 3.
A huge shot. His three-point shooting has been outstanding tonight.
Yeah, he's done more work outside the arc than inside it, and that's not going to change now. They'll ride his long-range game all the way to the end of this one.
Up top, DiVincenzo, guarded by Young. Shot clock at 5. The dive for the ball, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Young.
You see his active hands knocking that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
And he comes up with a bucket.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
They're really employing a deep-range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
From deep 3-point range. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. And Clint Capella picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. 4-point game.
With as much as Brunson handles the ball, he's going to find himself at the line in these key situations.
So the first one drops, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. Both free throws, good from Brunson.
You must embrace the pressure and knock down critical free throws. Nicely done.
Here's Young. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And that's exactly why you don't want to foul here. Young is automatic at the free throw line.
And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Now it's a 2-possession game. Important foul shots right there.
Out to DiVincenzo, fires the 3. Oh, he nails it! Oh, what a sensational bucket! That brings him within 1. Expect them to take their time this trip down.
Yeah, B.A. The clock is theirs to burn.
Young, the pass to Bogdanovich. Here's Murray. Young with a screen on DiVincenzo. Here's Murray with the drive. Money.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
For three, DiVincenzo. The three won't fall.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
And no good as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. And he does get the second one. And that brings him within 2 here. 12 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Right side, Bogdanovich. Back to Young.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
He gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Like a lot of smaller guys, there's a real ferocity to Trae Young's game. He's willing to scrap to get what he wants.
Well, what a performer this guy is. Game is on the line. He stands up and delivers.
Allie, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up.
Thanks, everyone.
rebound in the basket. Break. Both of these teams demonstrate an edge in this department.
Yeah, both teams pound the boards. It's clear these coaching staffs push for their guys to attack the glass. So this one's going to be physical.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Torrey Craig is out there with Levine. Then it's White. Then it's Alex Caruso. And it's Drummond in at the center, filling out the middle. Bucket is good.
Lots of contact on Trae Young, but he battles right through it.
White looking around. Caruso, a screen on Young. White, wide open, he fires. Gets it to go from beyond the Young.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Young's shot is off. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks. And it's Bay with the ball for the Atlanta Hawks.
And Trae Young may have taken it personally that he was drafted 5th in that stacked 2018 draft.
And GA, that draft was full of superstars. But you're right, he's played the most NBA games out of the top 5 picks in that draft.
Yep, it counts.
Alex Caruso, he can make that pass in his sleep.
Bay with the screen for Young. Sinks the three-pointer. Young's got 5.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Oh, and here comes Young all alone. Murray outside. Pass to Young. Takes the 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Everything is within Trae Young's range.
Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And White kicks to Caruso. Deflects the pass. Lets it go with the 3. Atlanta with the rebound.
And yeah, that whole adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Young with no one around. Another 3 for Atlanta.
For most defenses, Young's jumper is the first thing they have to account for when they play this team.
And stolen by Bay. And oh, here we go. Young's got it. The fast break chance. Drops in the tray off the fast break. He's got 14.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
You know why? Success breeds confidence. And he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
Buries the long-range jumper.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
If you love analytics, this is what this is all about. They favor the 3-ball. You can pile up points in a hurry.
And I like the Bulls move going right back at him to return the 3, but he just couldn't get it to go.
Bay with a screen on Levine. And here's Young from the arc. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Now here's Drummond. Still yet to score. Outside, White. Off the run. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got his 5th rebound in this one. Young's shot is good.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
And here's Levine who brings it up for the Bulls, trailing by 19. And it's White missing.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
You've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
And here's White, following the 3-pointer by Trae Young.
Kobe White doesn't need much time or space to get off that catch and shoot.
And a deep 3 from Young. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And White kicks to Caruso. Drummond with a screen on Murray. The offensive rebound.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And finished off by Craig.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
And here we go, the Bulls fast break. Back to Caruso. Beyond the arc. Can't hit that one. And so it's Atlanta controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Hawks.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
And one other thing they've done well today, guys, share the ball. I mean, set up teammates and just playing unselfishly.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. Rosie, DeRozan, and Williams playing it forward. All out there with Dosunmu. And it's Vucevic in at the 5 spot. Great. You look at the size of some of these point guards now. Magic Johnson would feel right at home.
Yeah, it's a part of a larger trend with all the switching defensively. If you have just one smaller guy on the floor, he is going to get targeted.
What impresses me is the efficiency of Bogey's game. He works so hard to develop that consistency.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, DeJounte Murray grew up in South Seattle. He said a lot of stuff goes on. It was rough. But NBA veteran and fellow Rainier Beach graduate Jamal Murray tried to help him. Murray says he always stayed positive with me and my family. He'd say that kid has a chance. And every summer we played pickup. I knew I could be okay if I stayed working. Kevin?
And he did. D.A., thanks so much for the report. Outside Matthews. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot three. Lonzo Ball picks one up.
Good footwork by Bogdan Bogdanovic. Precise with his moves, and typically he beats the defenders.
And Smitty, here we have Atlanta consistently knocking on the door in a crowded Eastern Conference.
You know, Kevin, they have added talent. Unfortunately, so has the rest of the conference. But Atlanta's still young, and they have room to grow.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
The floor awareness of ball excels at getting the ball to his uncovered teammates.
Hunter sets a screen for Bogdanovich, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Bogdanovich has got 9 points now in the quarter. Out to DeRozan. Back to Ball. An easy 2 points on the layup. Ball's got 7 points in the game.
I love how hard Lonzo Ball plays. It's what's allowed him to overwhelm the defense right there.
Hunter, no one around him. Another three for Atlanta.
And how's that for the killer crossover? It's a thing of beauty.
Ball, the pass to Dosunmu. A three. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Dosunmu's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Hunter with a screen on Ball. Bogdanovich finds Hunter. Bogdanovich against Ball. To the left wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Hunter sets a screen for Okongwu. Bulls trail by 19. Left side, DeRozan. And there's the pass to Ball. And he drives in. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Driven against DeRozan. Yep, that one goes. He has 5.
One of the few guys who will force you to lock down the mid-range. DeRozan loves this shot.
And that one's good. Hunter.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
A uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
DeRozan's shot is off. Atlanta leading by 19. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Oh, the lob to DeRozan. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Here's Hunter. And good that time.
Awesome concentration there. When Hunter's committed to scoring, he's hard to stop.
Williams sets a screen for Ball. Williams with the ball. Matthews covering. And Ball slams it in.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
Matthews scanning the floor. Off target from outside. Bulls trail by 19. DeRozan for three. They get the rebound. The wide open look here for Vucevic. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so it's Matthews with it, bringing it up now for the Atlanta Hawks. Bogdanovich, no luck. Bulls have gone 7 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Offensive rebound. The kick out to Ball. Drills the three-pointer. Ball's got 12 in the game.
Gotta appreciate how aggressive Lonzo is. When he's feeling it, he keeps on shooting.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them. And thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
In the backcourt, it's the stars, Young and Murray. Johnson is out there with Clint Capella, and it's Bay in at the three. So that's the Hawks 5.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
And that corner three isn't a huge part of Young's game, but his accuracy can make it work.
A guy who gives his team, Steve, a ton of energy out on the floor is Kobe White.
Kevin, he's definitely a spark plug, pushing the pace and trying to fire up his guys. Players love having someone like that on the floor with them.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
Kobe White might be new to the league, but he doesn't play like it. Confidence and ability are beyond his years.
And here's Young from the arc. It's Drummond with the rebound. Bulls trail by 18. Caruso with the ball. And Young picks him up defensively. Levine for three. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Now a volume three-point shooter. Zach LaVine knows how effective he can be outside the arc.
And here's Young from the arc. Sinks the three-pointer. Young's got 9 points here in the second half.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Atlanta leading by 18. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. In 2022, the NBA and the Players Association created a long overdue recognition payment plan for former ABA players. Commissioner Adam Silver said, these pioneers made meaningful contributions to help grow the game of professional basketball. And we believe it's appropriate to provide financial recognition for their impact. Kevin?
Yeah, great story, David. All of your stories are great. Thank you so much. And it's White missing. The Hawks have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Back to Young. Shoots from the corner, and that one is good. Young's got 43 points.
Quality pass from Sadiq Bey, recognizing the overcommitment and making the D pay for it.
Pass to Craig. He kicks it to Levine. To the middle. Just 5 to shoot. Levine, a screen on Johnson. Craig finds Drummond. No good from outside. The Hawks leading by 18. To the left side wing. Young against Caruso.
2 minutes remaining.
Young, right side. White against Bay. Three-pointer. The kick out to Young. Pass to Bay. Back to Young. Craig with it, and Young picks him up defensively. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. Here's Caruso. And another miss by Chicago.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Bogdanovich wide open. Nailed from three-point land. Bogdanovich has got 12.
You knew Bogdanovich was taking that one. You just knew it.
DeRozan for 3. Rebound by the Hawks. Bogdanovich has got 4 rebounds in this game. It's Okongwu, top of the key. Kicks it to Hunter. Back to Okongwu. Matthews, no one around him. Knocks down the 3-ball.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
That's right here. Here come the Hawks. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Bogdanovich, no luck. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Dosunmu, the pass to Ball. They set the pick. And again, Chicago, no good. And here's Matthews for the 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Matthews has got 6 here in this quarter.
And he is not shy about pulling the trigger from downtown. Matthews has the eye and the confidence from three-point range that you just love to see.
Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, it takes good vision and it takes good decision making right there. He showed both, and he did so at a very high level.
Wesley Matthews, his first.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. On the court for Chicago to start the fourth. Vucevic is the pivot. Williams is in the other post spot. Dosunmu is out there with Ball, and it's DeRozan in at the 3 spot.
Solid play. Caruso typically makes the right read.
Young drives in, drops in the layup for 2. Young's got 45 points.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he's doing it by getting to his spots and making big shots. Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
And it's White with the rebound. Bulls have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. For the three, Bay pulls it in. Atlanta's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter.
You watch Trae Young in transition. Has a free-throwing style that's drawn comparisons, if you can believe it, to Pistol Pete Maravich.
Levine sets the screen for White. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. White's got 5 points in the quarter. Young way outside. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Outside, White. Passes it to Craig. He kicks it to Drummond. Takes it inside. Plays it up and banks it in.
And you see no one rotating over to try and take the charge. Drummond a freight train there with a full head of steam.
Young taking his time here. From outside, off the mark. Chicago has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Kept alive. Here's Drummond. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Andre Drummond using his size and athleticism to create a scoring opportunity off the miss.
On the pass to Johnson. Johnson sets the screen for Young. Good, he hits again.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Drives to the hoop. Caruso.
Speed creates havoc. Caruso causes all kinds of problems for defenders.
That free throw, no good.
Alex Caruso.
And he sinks the second. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Young fires away from outside. Releases. Pass to Bay. It's stolen. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Here's the 3. And the Bulls with another miss. It's Young on the wing. Guarded by Levine. And that's good. Trae Young for 3. Young's got a couple of 3-pointers now in the fourth for Atlanta. And stolen by Bay. Takes the 3. And yep, another basket. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
And it's White missing.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Hawks.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Trae Young.
High-level shot making, what we got a chance to witness. He responded to good defense with better offense time and time again.
And White slams it in.
On the heels of this run, you wonder where was this effort earlier on?
Well, the question becomes, are they playing that much better now, or has their opponent taken the rest of the night off?
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Hawks.
They are making it rain from the three-point land right now. And the coaching staff continues to encourage them to let it fly.
And one other thing they have done well has been scoring in transition, looking to run whenever they can.
We've seen White fill it up before. Once he gets cooking, good luck trying to contain him.
Young against Caruso. Young drives in, and the layup falls. Young's got 60.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
He's an all-around talent. I like that Zach LaVine continues to try to find ways to get better.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
And so Atlanta takes this one by a David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up.
67.
Brad, this is the type of game that may look lopsided, but as we've seen, anything can happen.
Anything can definitely happen, B.A. And look, you have to understand that every guy in this league is talented. If you come in flat and those other guys are inspired, you can fall. But honestly, you shouldn't. It's all about handling your business.
So let's take a look at the Chicago Bulls starting lineup. Torrey Craig out there with Andre Drummond. Then there's Zach LaVine. Then it's Alex Caruso. And it's White in at the point guard position. Now here's DiVincenzo. Pass to Hart. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Caruso. LaVine with it. Hart covering. Craig with it. Inside. There's the steal. And now the Knicks on the break. Nice shot by DiVincenzo.
And a quick release from Dante there just in time, so the defense had no shot at it.
Knicks lead 3-0.
Outside White. Let's go with a three. Hauled in by DiVincenzo. And one guy who's instant offense when he's hot, Dante DiVincenzo.
Yeah, he can get it going offensively. There are nights where it takes a bit for that to happen because he's an opportunistic scorer, but he's got size out of the backcourt. He's a good athlete, a good shooter, and an even better defender.
Now here's Craig. Craig with a screen. White for three. And he's missed his first two shots of the game. Randall against White. Randall, the pass to Hart. Randall, a screen on Caruso. They get it again. Out to DiVincenzo. Caruso against Brunson. Deflected! About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Drummond finds LaVine. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
First team foul.
LaVine, no good on the free throw.
A creative scorer and incredible athlete, LaVine is exactly what you want offensively from your two guard. Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Knicks lead 6-2.
Outside White. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Now here's Randall. Back to Hart. Outside, DiVincenzo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Three-pointer off the mark. For Chicago, they've gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Caruso, the pass to White. Releases. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket.
And that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Brunson misses. Chicago trailing here. Talking about the New York Knicks, Brent, a team that wants to be seen as a threat again.
Yeah, it feels like the New York Knicks are not going to be satisfied until they're playing in the Eastern Conference Finals or have a chance to win an NBA championship. So these steps are nice, but you're really teasing the New York Knicks fans until you have a chance at the title.
Now here's Craig. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. DiVincenzo with the steal. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup.
DiVincenzo just one step ahead of the D that time.
It's White with a drive. And here's Caruso outside. Hits a three-pointer.
Caruso.
And that ties it up.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
Here's Hart driving to the basket. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson.
Amazing just how trusted Brunson is with the basketball.
Caruso, pass to LaVine. Caruso, a screen on Hart. Outside White. And so the ball out of bounds. Caruso touched it last.
Man, if you're going to grab it, grab that thing. He just lazily reaches out for that, and the result is it's deflected right off of his hand.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. Back to DiVincenzo. Brunson, a screen on White. For three, DiVincenzo. Caruso grabs the board. Chicago has gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. The three from Craig. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got his 6th rebound on the night.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Well, if you're a basketball player, through your entire basketball life, you're going to hear coaches harp on you about free throws. It seems like Brunson has heard those messages loud and clear.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal
Hey,
foul.
if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Jalen Brunson. At the line.
12 free throws, good from Brunson.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
White can't hit. Right side, Brunson. Pure from 3-point range. Brunson's got 6 points.
You got to respect Brunson if he's going to knock down threes like that.
And so it's Dante DiVincenzo. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for New York?
Well, it's all fast break points. Those easy buckets, they're so hard to come by in the NBA. So if you get a chance to run, you have to take advantage of it.
And they've sort of assumed control of this game with their pressure defensively. They've been into the ball handler. They've done a great job of swarming. So they're creating some turnovers that they're capitalizing on.
And for Chicago, let's take a look. Williams and Vucevic patrol the inside. Ball is out there with Dosunmu, and it's DeRozan in at the small forward position.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
18-8.
Now here's Ball. Pass to Williams. Kicks it to DeRozan from outside the arc. Achua with a rebound. Throughout his career, Alec Burks has been a reliable scorer off the bench, Brent.
Yeah, has proven himself, BA, as a bench guy that around the league front offices has identified as a guy that can come in and impact you immediately on the offensive end of the floor. This is a veteran presence in the locker room that a lot of teams are looking for.
So it's Chicago now, following the bucket by the Knicks. Pass to Burks. Here's McBride. Back to Burks. Just 5 to shoot. The 3 ball. And the Knicks, another 3.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Brian, the NBA is the last of the 5 major U.S. pro leagues to sign a new TV deal with the existing one concluding after this season. Now talks are heating up, and the new deal expected to include traditional cable networks along with some streaming channels, guys. One thing seems clear, it should amount to a big raise for the league and for its players.
Interesting point. They'll like that. Thanks, Alec. Here's Vucevic. After the basket by New York. The kick out to Ball. Ooh, they can't stop the run with that one. The Knicks have gotten off to a perfect 4-for-4 start of the second. And an Obi for 3. And it's Chicago with a board. And here is Williams. Still no points. Back to Dosunmu. 3-pointer, Vucevic. Oh, he got hacked on the 3-pointer, and he'll head to the line. It's going to go on Mitchell Robinson.
What I love about Vucevic is he's aggressive looking for his shot, which draws the defense's attention.
He hits the second from the line. And with load management, some say it's the team's job at times to protect players from themselves. How different is that from when you play, Grant?
You know, BA, it's very different. I think teams now are much smarter assessing load and risk and looking more at the long-term big picture of their players.
Now here's Anunoby. Back to Burks. 3-pointer. And can't get it to go. Now 1 of 2 for Chicago. They've got nothing to go in this quarter. 0 for 5. Kicks it to DeRozan. Pass to Dosunmu. Williams, a screen on Anunoby. The swim move for three. The rebound by Burks. New York has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. The three is up, pairing his second of 3 attempts.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Now here's Williams. He's scoreless.
You could see he wanted to get it back. Sadly, he couldn't capitalize from outside the arc.
Back to Burks. Here's the three. And again, New York with the triple.
How about that? The big man, Mitchell Robinson, able to find a teammate.
The swim move for three. It's hauled in by Robinson. New York has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. McBride passes to Anunoby. Here's McBride, hounded by Ball. Back to Anunoby. Burks for three. Sinks the tray. Burks has got 12 points in the game.
Well, they're clicking on all cylinders right now, beginning to pull away.
The game plan might have been good, but you have to bring it together. Right now, their chemistry is something to be admired.
Williams misses. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to McBride, and stolen by Williams.
Yeah, just hold for the last shot. Don't give them another possession at all.
And hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
Here's McBride. And again, New York with the triple.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
DeRozan finds some space. So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. Knicks out in front, just dominate. Okay, Ali, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Boy, one of the stories here, Alec Burks getting it done today.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Randall and Hartenstein together down low. Dante DiVincenzo out there with Jalen Brunson. And his Hart in at the small forward. That's the 5 for New York right now.
That's the sauce right there. I mean, every night, Levine approaches the rim like it's a dunk contest.
Hart finds Randall. Back to Hart. Uncovered. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
White for three. Drains the triple. White's got 6 points.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
And the foul on Alex Caruso. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Brunson passes to Hartenstein. Hartenstein a screen. 6 to shoot. To the middle. Outside for Randall. Launches a three.
Love it when Andre Drummond plays defense with a consistent, constant effort. He's making it troublesome for the offense now.
And although Randall can run an offense, he looks so much more comfortable as a finisher, Brent.
Yeah, there are nights, BA, where Randall for sure is the primary ball handler that you want to attack and be that bowling ball to make things happen. But when he plays off the ball and he's finishing around the basket, it's incredibly difficult to stop.
Brunson against Drummond. Here's Hartenstein. And it's Chicago with a board. The three from Craig. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Levine surveys the D. And here's Caruso outside. On target from range. Caruso's gotten his second bucket.
And this offensive surge is just what they needed right now.
DiVincenzo pass to Randall. The three. It's hard on the wing. Levine with a steal. Driving in. And the dunk by Levine.
Oh, man, what a show this guy puts on. Once Levine has momentum behind him, he's clear for takeoff.
And yep, it's good. Brunson's got 8.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Brian, among the new trophies introduced last year, no doubt the Michael Jordan trophy given to the league MVP is the most distinctive. And while its design elements honor aspects of Jordan's great career, he asked that the trophy not be fashioned in his likeness. Instead, Brian, the hope is for each recipient to be able to see themselves in the award.
All right, Allie, love that. Thanks. White. It's rebounded by New York. Hartenstein's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Brunson surveys. Beyond the arc. The three. DiVincenzo drops in the three. He's got 11.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
So New York ends up going with a whole new group. Pass to McBride. 51 seconds left to play in the third. Yep, that one goes. Robinson's got his first basket.
Some footwork, some finesse from Mitchell Robinson.
The swim move for 3. They get it back. Here's Ball. Williams passes to Dosunmu. In transition. Drills it from deep.
And guys, this is why coaches value playing with pace.
Kind of get a team defensively on their heels, and if you can keep pushing and keep attacking, they never find some kind of defensive balance to help slow you down.
Burks for 3. Rebound by the Bulls. Pass to Dosunmu. Shot to stop the run. Gets the 3 ball to go. Dosunmu's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Burks for 3. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Ball right side. He takes it in. And so it's the New York Knicks already up 26 points as this quarter ends. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Doesn't happen with every point guard in the league as far as setting your teammates up. Lots more scorers now, but right there creating the scoring opportunity for his teammate.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. On the court for Chicago, DeRozan and Miller in at the forward slots. Ball is out there with Dosunmu, and it's Vucevic in at the center position. Back to Burks. Pass to McBride. Outside Burks. Shoots over to Dosunmu. Misses off the left iron. And for the Bulls, they're shooting a rough 29% from the field here. Williams passes to Vucevic. DeRozan outside. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
It's impressive how he'll find any advantage he can get. DeRozan is tremendous at putting his man in an awkward position.
And the Bulls making a change here. Drummond's checked in for Nikola Vucevic. Craig comes in for Williams. Caruso, he's checked in for Dosunmu. And it's White in for Ball.
He gets called for the over-the-back. He thought he could slip through the cracks and grab the rebound.
Well, he plays super active on the glass, so calls like this are to be expected.
Zach LaVine, he's checked in for Chicago.
You got to keep that head up, and LaVine knows that. able to hit his man in stride there.
Back to Brunson. Brunson, a screen on DeRozan. Randall, the pass to Hartenstein. Left side, Brunson. Book it, and it's Randall with the assist. And the Knicks lead by 21.
As much as you like Jalen Brunson, he believes in himself more than you do. Confidence translated.
Caruso, right side. From behind the arc. And again, it's Chicago with a three.
And it really took a while, but they've started to find their form. And this run's making the deficit look a little bit more respectable.
Here's Brunson. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
And mixing it up down low, Brunson, not the tallest guy on the floor, but he can finish around the basket.
Offensive rebound. Pass to Caruso. Down low. Kicks it to DeRozan. Again, the Bulls score.
Well, they're on the right path now, but still in a pretty big hole.
Well, the run simply has given them a chance. Great work on both ends. They've got to now ratchet up a notch.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Showing off some mobility there. When Drummond rolls like this, he's hard to stop in pick and rolls.
Pass to Brunson. Back to DiVincenzo. And the foul on Alex Caruso. That'll be a 2nd foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Snatched up. The kick out to Brunson. It's hard on the wing. Back to Brunson. The 3 is up. Caruso grabs the board. And it's Caruso with the ball for the Bulls. 19-point game. Kicks it to DeRozan. Ooh, poked away. DiVincenzo with a steal. Hart with it. Picked up by DeRozan. Back to Hart. Pass to DiVincenzo. Buries it from 3. DiVincenzo's got 6 in the quarter.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Knicks.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
White, pass to Levine. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
And let's face it, when you're down this many points, you simply can't let them get that good of a look.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
Outside for Levine. Over to the left wing. And the dunk by Levine.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
You have to love how persistent Levine is inside, enduring the contact and finding his shot.
Brunson finds Randall. Outside, DiVincenzo. Lets the 3 fly. Chicago grabs the miss. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. White, the pass to Levine. Launches it from deep. Hart pulls it in. So it's the Knicks taking care of business in this. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. Alongside Brent Barry.
47.
very exciting matchup.
And you know, Kev, it feels like we could say that for most matchups these days, right? The league is so heavily laden with talent at the guard position. I feel spoiled.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. In the backcourt, it's the stars, Young and Murray. Saddiq Bey is out there with Johnson, and it's Capella in at the center position. Young, no good. And Randall has got the ball here for the Knicks. It's a three-point game. Offensive rebound. Out to Brunson. And there's the drive. 5 on the clock. Second chance shot. And DiVincenzo puts it in.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Young passes to Capella. Back to Young. Fires for three. Trains the three-pointer.
And that's just too easy for Young. The D has to guard him a lot better than that beyond the arc.
From deep, Brunson up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Young, good.
As a leader, you've got to know when your team needs a response. Young gets that, and great three to answer right back.
Well, Doris, thinking about last season for the Knicks, clearly a step forward.
Well, Kevin, you have to consider it a win because you go ahead and advance in the playoffs for just the second time since their '99 finals run. Adding Jalen Brunson to the mix was obviously a great decision. This looks like an organization moving in exactly the direction you hope.
Now, here is Young. He has 6. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Brunson makes a two-pointer. Hartenstein passes to Hart from downtown. Passes it to DiVincenzo. Good on the three-point shot. DiVincenzo's got 5 points so far.
And that's exactly what he's looking for. Draining the triple.
And Young kicks to Murray. The Hawks again can't hit.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. The knee just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I'll tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Out of bounds, New York takes possession.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
The Knicks leading by 7. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Here's Bey. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
Oh, unselfish play. What you like about Murray, he doesn't get tunnel vision with the ball. He keeps his eyes up and his options open.
And here's Brunson outside. That one doesn't go. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Atlanta. Young outside, a 3-ball, another 3 for Atlanta.
Oh, great look there. Young off a pass would normally knock those down.
Hart the pass to Hartenstein. They set the pick, and the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. New York, no good that time either. To the wing right side. Bey finds Capella. Young for 3. Hands it from downtown. 12 points for him.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Now here's Brunson. 6 points for him. There's 47 seconds left to play here in the first. Murray outside. He dishes it to Young. Trying to find Capella. Gets it to him. Outside for Murray. Goes back up. Rebounded by Hart.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit. Who knows? But he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
15 seconds left here in the first quarter. From deep, Brunson connects from three-point range. Brunson's got 9.
One of the things you love about Jalen Brunson, he takes quality shots. How about that look from 3?
Young from outside, and the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. Jalen Brunson has been on display for New York. He delivered 9 points from three-point range. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
I love the determination. They want to go after every rebound out there and overwhelming to the opposition right now.
Achua is out there with Anunoby. Then it's Robinson. Then there's Alec Burks. And it's McBride in at the point guard. That's the 5 for New York right now. The Knicks with the lead. Burks dishes to Robinson. Griffin against Burks from outside the arc. And again, New York with the triple.
Don't lose track of OG Anunoby. He's put in real time to make that jumper legit.
And you look at the evolution of Anunoby's game, Doris. He's much more than a 3-and-D guy.
You know, Kevin, here's a young man who does a little bit of everything. He can score and defend in a variety of ways. Cross-positional defensively between 1 and 4. And an offensive game that continues to grow. He can get out and put pressure on transition. A little bit of a streaky shooter, but there's so much to like.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Trae Young has been talking smack from a young age. He said if I was doing something nice, I wanted to let them know about it. Once he got to the NBA, Trae says, I was more of a fan of the guys I was going against. Once I got out of that mindset and started being competitive and talking a little trash, that's when everything clicked. Kevin?
David, not shy at all. Thank you. And coaches have these sayings, Doris. Among them, the ball finds energy. What does that mean?
It means, Kevin, that the ball honors basketball players who play the right way. In other words, play hard, try cutting, rebounding, pursuing loose balls. If you're playing with energy, usually the rest takes care of itself.
Now the pass to Matthews, and stolen by Achua. Anunoby against Griffin.
Well, the more opportunity that has been given to OG Anunoby, the more this young man shines. He is a multi-dimensional talent. Gives you great defense nightly and growing on the offensive end.
He's off on the second. The Hawks trail by 8. Okongwu with the screen for Matthews. Dishes it to Hunter. Bogdanovich, that's for 2. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Oh, he had him spinning. He looks like he's dizzy after that crossover.
Pass to Matthews. Okongwu a screen. Matthews, no good. New York leading by 8. Achua finds Robinson. Back to Achua. Robinson a screen on Hunter. Now, here's Anunoby. Defended by Griffin. Pass to Burks. Tries it from the top of the key. Hunter grabs the miss. Atlanta's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. It's rebounded by New York. Burks on the wing. Now the feed to Robinson. Burks the pass to McBride. Burks a screen on Okongwu. Back to Burks. Over Okongwu. Passes to McBride. Now here's Burks. And there's the pass to McBride. The 3. Burks' shot is good. Burks has got the lead up to 11 now for New York.
Well, Burks is a lethal three-point threat. This guy has such an effortless shooting stroke.
Hunter, no one around him. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
There's a screen. Burks for three. Matthews with the rebound. And so it's Matthews with it, bringing it up now for the Hawks. To the paint. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Tries the spin move. Pulls up. Can't convert off the spin. Achua with it. Okongwu covering. Here's McBride. Hits it from three-point range. McBride's got 7 points in the game.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Buries it from three-point range.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses, understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Checking out the group for Quinn Snyder to start the second half. In the backcourt, it's the stars, Young and Murray. Clint Capella is out there with Johnson. And it's Bay in at the 3 spot. Here's Hart. Pass to Brunson. Fires the 3. Outside for Randall. New York, no good that time either.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
Wide open look here for Murray. The basket good. Off the assist from Young. He's got 6.
And look at Murray's mechanics, making that corner 3 look easy.
Randall passes to Brunson. Launches a 3. Hits the three-point bomb. And the Knicks lead by 5.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
We know they like having Brunson out there, Greg, a player they can run the entire offense through.
No doubt. And he can be trusted on to take the keys and just run things effectively. He keeps mistakes to a minimum, and he's a solid creator for his teammates.
Hart kicks to DiVincenzo. Pass to Brunson. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
This guy won't give an inch. Brunson answers back with a 3 of his own. You've got to love it.
In the corner, Murray with it. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And you can see he's found his rhythm here in the third quarter. You can just sense the uptick in confidence. Everything he puts up from long range seems to be going.
There's the triple. Hart, no good. The Hawks trailing. Young with no one around. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
Young dishes to Murray. Young sets a screen for Murray. Capella, the pass to Young. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
A bad man on the offensive end. Young can really be a menace with his shooting.
A 3 for DiVincenzo. And again, New York with the triple.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Rebound, Atlanta. Johnson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Young way outside. That's in, coming off an assist from Johnson.
3 points.
Young's got it all tied up now for the Hawks. On deep, Brunson. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
He's really clever with the basketball. Young's so advanced offensively. Excellent pull-up jumper there.
Traps in the tray.
Oh, the defense has to stay attached to him on the perimeter.
Knicks lead, 49.
Young way outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. It's Hart on the wing. And another 3 for New York.
Julius Randle can do a little bit of everything. That's a great find to get his teammate an open look.
46.
And here's Young. He's got 26.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. Might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Man showing some terrific range. Young's got 29 in the game.
You know, the range Young has really is unlimited. He just feels comfortable shooting as soon as he crosses half court.
Pass to Hartenstein. Randle down low. Johnson on him. Brunson finds DiVincenzo. They get it again. Brunson the pass to Randle. Back to Brunson. Randle a screen on Murray. Jalen Brunson has been on display for the New York Knicks. Why even bring it inside? And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the 4th quarter could have even more action in store for us. Up front, it's Randle at the 4 and Hartenstein at the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Hart in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 for New York right now. And it's good for 2.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
The pass to Hart. Out to Brunson. Shoots over Griffin. Hartenstein passes to Hart. And here's Brunson outside. On the wing, DiVincenzo. And the call will be against Julius Randle. That's his first foul. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Johnson comes in for DeAndre Hunter. DeJounte Murray, he's checked in for Griffin. And Trae Young subbed in for Matthews.
And you talk about getting back into the game, folks. 3 is better than 2.
And you don't need to tell him that. He's used the three-point shot as his primary weapon today.
Randle with a screen for DiVincenzo. Hartenstein passes to Randle. New York needs to get off a shot. Fires the 3. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by DiVincenzo. The Hawks trail by 3. And here's Young from the arc. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. They've led by as many as 11 points. To Brunson. Back to DiVincenzo. Launches it. It's hauled in by DeJounte Murray.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Back to Young. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Murray for three. And the three ball is good. Murray's got the game tied up here for Atlanta.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
Here's Randall. It's hauled in by Trae Young. And so Young will bring it up for the Hawks. They played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. DiVincenzo against Murray. And they call an illegal screen.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
New York's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Out to Brunson. Over in the corner, Randall. Pass to DiVincenzo. Hart with a screen on Johnson. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Brunson scanning the floor. Back to Hart. They need this one. Rebounded by the Hawks. Capella's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Johnson with it. Now defended by Randall. Young outside. Out left to the wing. Murray outside to take the lead. Paxton coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists in the game. New York trailing. 109 left to play here in the fourth. On deep, Brunson. Here's Hartenstein. Passes it to DiVincenzo. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Atlanta's gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the third quarter. The pass to Murray. Back to Young. It counts.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
And here's DiVincenzo from the arc.
Simply put, a bad shot, guys. They all know they can get a better look than that.
Young outside. Bull from the top of the key. And Atlanta again with the bucket.
So calm when the game is on the line. Young knows it's his job to bring this game home.
Brunson, no good.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Young against Brunson. Here's Young. Takes a 3 off the mark. And so the Hawks take the win. A truly... All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
Thank you, fans, for joining us tonight